Yogyakarta, or Jogja, is known as the cultural heart of Java. But what does a day here actually cost? In this video, I'm traveling like a local, using public transportation, eating street food, and visiting museums, all on a tight budget. I'll show you exactly how much I spend and what kind of experience you can get without breaking the bank. Let's get started. Jogja is one of the most historically important cities in Indonesia. Not only was it the capital of Indonesia during the Revolution for Independence, but it is still today the only Indonesian province ruled by a monarchy. While the other 37 Indonesian provinces are ruled by an elected governor serving 5-year terms, Jogja has been ruled by a sultan continuously since 1755, even under Dutch colonization. The current sultan, Hamengkubuwono X, has been in power since 1989 after the death of his father. This unique history can be seen throughout the city's many museums and even the Kraton, which is the palace where the Sultan and his family live. Unfortunately, it was closed the day we visited, but normally it's open from Tuesday to Sunday from 8:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m., and tickets are 15,000 for locals and 25,000 for foreigners. However, we were able to visit the Vredeburg Museum, which ended up being 50,000 rupiah per person since we just happened to go at the most expensive time. But it was a super beautiful museum depicting a large part of Indonesia's history, starting hundreds of years ago during colonization, all the way up through their independence movement and to today. I would highly recommend visiting if you're ever in Jogja. The next morning, I decided to get some gado-gado, which is a popular dish made of chopped potatoes and other vegetables, along with lontong, which is rice that was cooked in a banana leaf, and the whole thing is covered with peanut sauce. The food here on Malioboro Street is definitely a little bit more expensive than other places in Jogja, but it was still only 15,000 rupiah. When I travel, I typically try to avoid places where most of the visitors are foreigners. Not because I don't like foreigners, but because to me, one of the main purposes of travel is to truly immerse yourself in the local culture, which I think isn't truly possible in more touristy areas. And as an added bonus, the food is always cheaper, more authentic, and more delicious in less touristy areas. So, exploring places like the Blue Lagoon, where the entrance fee is $1 and comes with a drink and a snack, and where we are the only foreigners there, are always some of my favorite experiences.
So there's nobody here.
And nature is always better when it's less crowded and less polluted.
I got iced tea and chips and entrance for 15,000.
We also ended up meeting a very nice lady named Zura, who actually invited us to come to her house after swimming. So after we finished up at Blue Lagoon, we took a grab to her house for about 20,000 rupiah, and her house was in the middle of some gorgeous rice fields. Look at that machine. It's used to till the ground. It's kind of fun.
Her house is nice.
Yeah.
It's fancy. Hello. Selamat siang. Harry. I'm Jordan.
We hung out and chatted with her family for a few hours while they kept giving us more food and even took us around their garden.
One for you, one for me, or one for me, you, me, whichever you want.
They even harvested some chilies and cassava to give to us to take
banyak.
home.
Banyak. Wih, lumayan lah. Say hello. Okay, you can bring it home to your family in the Netherlands.
Very little chocolate, yeah.
Hati-hati. Atos.
But as soon as we were about to leave, it started pouring.
Say hello.
So when the rain finally started to let up, she drove us to the closest bus station. And we paid 3,700 rupiah each for the bus ride.
So this is our last day in Jogja, and originally we were going to try to go to Kraton, the Sultan's palace,
But it's Monday.
but unfortunately it's closed on Mondays. So we're going to go to Taman Sari instead.
Taman Sari is also known as the Water Castle, which is a former royal garden of the Yogyakarta Sultanate. This was an extremely beautiful place and a great place to take photos.
Here's Elena.
Getting ready for a photo shoot.
She has to put her hair up because it's too hot.
It's really hot. It's rainy season. I cannot believe how it would be in dry season.
One by one. The stairs don't feel very stable. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So this place is a bathhouse from the 18th century for like the Sultan of Jogja. But it's really interesting because there's different houses built up right along the sides of the palace, of like the bathhouse. Except here even, it like cuts in the middle of two different parts of the palace.
You can see people's backyards from up here.
See people's clothes hanging.
Yeah.
decided to take the scenic road back. It's only like a 30-minute walk from Taman Sari, which is not bad. And so if you want to save some even extra money, you can just walk places.
It's just a little warm, but just bring enough water. And then you'll see so much more of the city, also the local places.
Because now we're walking through a little...
Where are we? Like literally.
We're walking through a little, I don't know what you would even call this. This is a kindergarten, actually. And then we go through this little tiny street. It's fun.
And then people want to take pictures with you.
You don't have to spend 35,000 on a grab each way.
Yes.
Look at that.
The final place I'd also highly recommend that didn't appear in this video is the Sonobudoyo Museum. Tickets are also super cheap, around 15,000 rupiah per person, and it was literally one of my favorite museums I've ever been to. So definitely go check it out. Overall, we spent $10 a night for the hostel, about $5 a day for food, $4 a day for entrance fees, and about $4 to $5 a day for grab and public buses. So Jogja is a great place to explore for a few days for less than $25 a day the next time you visit Indonesia.